fixing it. I knew something was wrong when it... So I'm going to delete that old one. Let's just do this sauce. We have a special guest with us today, Cliffopotomus. And I can see that Brendan is joining us. And Brendan's girlfriend, Daisy. And I'm feeling really good about this, starting Celeste over from the beginning. As anyone that's watched me before, I did platinum this game and got all the strawberries. But I'm a little bit better at this now, starting from the beginning. I didn't capture myself playing from the beginning, so we're always gonna all strawberries get. That's a given. The music you hear in the background is from the DuckTales remastered soundtrack. That was a good game. I mean, of course the 8-bit game had great music, but they did a good job of remastering the music in that. That was on PS3. If it was on PS4, I would totally broadcast that. But welcome, Brendan. Unless you're Daisy, welcome, Daisy. And I'm going to start a new game. Brendan and Cliff already know this, but I think this game is a perfect 10.
What does it take to get the golden strawberries again? Is that just complete a level?
Without dying, yeah. Which that I've only done on the first couple levels, and thankfully you don't need to do that to get the platinum. I haven't done that, and I'm not interested in trying. There's viewer number 2.
Right, that was probably just me.
Right.
Number 1 for a while there.
So I am going to let the...
So you're having my audio broadcast through your television?
No, it's broadcasting through my headphones.
Huh. There's a slight reverberation in my audio.
It might be picking it up from your headphones.
Well, no, because my voice isn't playing through my headphones.
Well, I always watch my videos after. Yeah, this game's great.
So you're gonna watch all of that?
Yeah, I'm doing this official. It told you to press up, right, and square to dash, but I like to press circle as dash. It feels better to me to press circle. Because square is usually the attack button in these kinds of games, and if any button were to be dash, it would normally be circle. There is no attack in this. Yeah, like in the Castlevania collection and the Contra collection.
That doesn't feel natural to me. Like, you know, I played Nintendo, but I didn't really play games until Super Nintendo, when the Y button was introduced. And it feels better. It's more natural that way to me.
So you use
square.
Square. Well,
which would be the Y button on a Super Nintendo.
Right. So yeah, like this, I can already do this a lot quicker than I would the first time I played it, that's for sure.
You did this recently, right? So you should be able to get through without missing.
I should.
Strawberries.
Yeah.
Wait, why is that strawberry still following you?
Oh, it was because if you don't land for a long, like if you, there's one trophy for like collecting a bunch of strawberries, and if you just don't land for too long, like you have to just keep jumping, then you won't get the strawberry until you land for like more than a split second, basically.
Uh-huh.
So I was just doing that for fun. But I already got that trophy, and I'm not going to try to get it again. It was a bitch. But this is the level to do that if anyone ever tries to get that trophy.
Yeah.
So I think I should be able to get all the strawberries.
Can you break through that wall over there?
I think I did already. If you're talking about where I think you're talking about.
Well, I just heard my own voice say that after you weren't able to go back.
So did I miss something then?
I don't know, probably not.
I broke through a wall on the lower right of the screen. Sorry. Hey, I wonder if she said that some giant mega corporation tried to build this society but no one wanted to live here. Cuz I like heard about some, like I think Google was going to make this supposedly utopian society in Canada. And this is games in Canada. So I don't know if there's a connection there. It's just first time I ever noticed that.
Google is going to create something in Canada.
I mean, they might still be doing it. Yeah. Like they're going to build a city in Canada.
Everybody gets to listen to the sounds of my cold, my summer cold.
I never tried looking up Theo under stars in Instagram. Because I don't have an Instagram, but I wonder if that's a thing. He says Instapics, but that's supposed to be Instagram, I'm sure. He's inspired by the determination he can see in her eyes. Legit old ruins left beyond the city.
Yeah, he is on Instagram, Theo under stars.
Okay.
There's a bunch of pictures. It's interesting, there's actually a lot more artwork here.
Huh.
I mean, like, there's clips of photos from the game, but there's more than that.
Well, yeah, they're like he goes into the mirror temple and he gets some pictures when you're separated from him, like, or any time that you're separated, he's going around. He thinks he's a budding photographer. YOLO! That's cool. If I had an Instagram profile, I'd look that up, but I don't care enough.
You don't actually have to have one.
Oh.
I just googled Theo and their stars. Instagram page came up.
Alright, so my suspicions were right. Sorry about the upload quality. You can thank AT&T for that. I wonder if I missed something where you said I missed something. If I did, I can still start the level over and
Probably
get.
not.
Yeah. Because there was a.
I just always, like, anytime any wall looks the slightest bit suspicious, try to dash it.
So I think there's a way to go up over there, which you're probably not seeing yet, but. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And I'm not seeing it yet. Now I'm seeing it.
So I like how the music takes away some of the layers just when you get to this part. Alright, so
It's time to get the crystal.
it's white, purple, blue, red, purple, yellow. So white, purple, blue, red, purple, yellow. Purple. Alright. White, purple, blue, red, purple, yellow. Red, purple, yellow. I mean, if I had to really reach for a complaint, if I had to really reach, I would say that
Oh,
there's...
that's interesting. I didn't realize you could just do it the way that you just did it. When I did that, I did them all like in a row.
Yeah.
Like did it and then paused and then watched for the next one.
Yeah.
That's much easier than the way I did it.
It's not just a watch, it's a symbol, so that is supposed to give you a hint. I didn't catch that hint, I had to look that up, to be honest. But I was just going to say, if I really had to reach for a complaint, it's a very small complaint, but like, there are no puzzles like that for the rest of the game, and there's one just in the very beginning, so it's just kind of like, not a big complaint, but it's the only puzzle that's anything like that, that's cryptic in any way. And I wouldn't have figured it out.
Wait, what were you saying about it's not just a watch, it's a symbol?
Yeah, like there's a poster in the background.
Yeah, I saw that. You said you had to look it up or something?
I did have to look that up. I didn't know.
Oh, the puzzle you had to, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just seeing if... I might have to go back just because there's alternate routes. That's why I'm purposely...
Yeah.
Are you beach ready? Oh, this is where I came. Alright, I know there's a strawberry down there.
Right, can you go up and to the left? right.
Up and to the right.
From the previous room, yeah.
I can go up here.
No, to the left. Up and to the left, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I kind of doubt it. I don't know if I can go back that way now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything there though.
I'm pretty... You gotta do it. You gotta do it, man.
I don't think there's a way. I think it's too late now. I can't go back that far because you got to use your dash. Like, watch me try. Like, it's gonna start me from the upper right part, and I'm always gonna hit those spikes. You seeing me do that? Dude,
I think you could do that. Get back over to the bottom right.
Get back over to the bottom right.
To like recharge. Yeah, to recharge your dash.
Oh, right. But yeah, see, there's nothing here.
For that area, if you do the alternate path, because there's definitely something over there. So you can see it when the screen jiggles, that there's another side of it to that wall.
Well, I went over there. You didn't see that part yet? I went over there and
I know, but that's what I was saying. I think that you might enter it if you did the alternate path. You would have entered that room from that area.
Oh, so now I can go up this way and come back around, I think.
You missed that very obvious strawberry.
What?
There was a strawberry back there in that room that you completely passed up.
I wish that you were watching live, like actually live, because
You can't go
I
back
don't know
now.
what you're talking about. Well, there was no way to go back. I thought I could come up and go around.
This might put you back in that room.
Doing what I'm doing now.
Yeah. I don't know. You might have gone the one path that you can't go back from.
Yeah, that's usually where I miss stuff, even though I know. You know what I mean? Like, even though I know, it's like I don't know which way to go. So I probably will have to do this over again, but it'll be quicker. It's just a matter of getting them and then going back to the map.
Right. That's how it always works. You have to fuck it up to know what not to do.
So what's the deal here?
Just hang on to that block. Don't
Yeah.
let go of it when you drop it down.
Yeah, I think this is the end of the level here already, so yeah, I'll have to do this over again. This memorial dedicated to those who perished on the climb. Somebody called me during my stream and I never, ever answer when I'm streaming. Oh, that was Mom. Damn it. It's alright, I'll call her in like 45 minutes. Alright, let's see how many strawberries I missed. 4. 4! Wow. Well, we can't have that. They were all... Oh, and I missed the... Well, it's probably all just because of that path I didn't take. That I missed 4, plus the B-side, which is right here. See, first I need... Instead of getting that obvious strawberry, that maybe is one that you were talking about, I need to go on this side of that thing first. I'm not going to go up there yet, because I know the cassette's over to the left. Okay, that's not the cassette, but there is a strawberry over there. This is the cassette. Damn it, I thought I was going to do that on my first try.
So I'm going to, did I tell you? The Task
Going to
Vortex Music Festival.
Yeah.
It's a Flying Lotus.
Yeah, so you're definitely going to go? Did you get tickets?
I did get tickets, yeah.
That's cool. I'm happy for you.
I just talked to a dude at the meeting today who I hadn't talked to. Oh yeah, I was telling you about that. So he's now going to go. Oh no, there's one person who's familiar with AA who's going to go. Well. Speaking of A, that was the strawberry I was talking about that you missed.
Yeah, well, okay, this one I can still get this way. So actually, okay. I got them all. I just thought that I had to ride that mechanism and shoot over. I think I did it that way before, but it wasn't necessary. Alright, so onward. Maybe I'll just do 2 chapters and then end the stream. I gotta call Mom back. I did tell her I was gonna answer when she called back, but
You told her specifically.
Well, I don't think I said that exactly. She'll be alright. She'll be alright. Okay, this is one I usually miss, but I got that one this time. This time I feel like I should be able to get every single one.
Of course you won't do it. You
Won't
should
do it.
be able to, I agree. But you'll miss one or two.
Oh, right. Well, we'll just see about that.
Especially since you just said, like, putting the expectation in you're definitely.
Well, this level I did over and over because I was
You got that one
practicing.
pretty quickly.
Yeah. I think I'm even more practiced at this level, where I collected the 3 seeds.
Yeah.
So the B-sides always have a remix of the music. That's always good. Okay, so I got everything down here, I think. Oh, right. I see what you did there. So I did get the golden strawberry on this level, which was kind of a bitch, and then I gave up on the 3rd level. Golden strawberry. There's one down here that's easy to miss. I should have came back for it though.
Oh yeah.
You saw that.
Yeah. I remember missing that when because I was doing this, I was streaming.
Recently?
I gave up because I was like, I just don't want to.
Too frustrating.
Yeah, it's in the last few months.
Well, you didn't actually. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to be frustrated.
Yeah.
Play video games to escape the pain. Frustration of life.
Alright, so if I go up there, I won't be able to see this level. I remember I'm more practiced at this level. Like, I know what not to do. Like, don't miss that one over to the right before you go up there. I think. Yep, there's something up here.
Like when I was playing Beat Saber, and I was trying to like go for the platinum, I just get hella frustrated.
Yeah.
I love that game, and it's a great workout, and so it's like I'm getting this extra stuff. You know, I put the wrist weights on and get the extra work. And you know, but when I was trying to like get these perfect runs, and I'd get hella frustrated because it would just miss because the PlayStation VR tracking is bad.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes the controller would just freak out for no reason. You know, move halfway across the room. But I don't know.
There's a lot of room for improvement in the VR technology. It's cool, but
Oh, for sure. And PlayStation VR is particular. I mean, like, the PC VR stuff is so much better. But the PlayStation VR is using particularly old technology because they were trying to make it affordable for the average consumer. And so they kind of shoehorned in the, you know, the Move controllers, which were, you know, originally released for the PlayStation 3, which had a totally different purpose. And so they didn't have analog sticks, and, you know, and it uses the light tracking, which, you know, compared to, you know, the controllers and the headsets for the PC VR, they're like, you know, they have multiple cameras on the controllers that track the relative position within a room instead of relying on being tracked by a camera, like a stationary camera. Anyway, Once I have a lot of money, maybe I'll get a PC VR set up. And once Casper is old enough to wear Mama down by complaining to getting the... She's like totally against it right now, but...
Yeah.
And I'm not going to push her back, but eventually Casper will.
When he goes to school and all his friends are like, dude, what's wrong with you that you don't have the VR? It was like, that's how the Super Nintendo was for me. Well, actually, no, we got the Super Nintendo when it released. Because we knew. Right. Mom, Dad, sit down and listen. This is happening. You don't try to fight it. We are gonna have a Super Nintendo. It would be just cruel of you not to buy us a Super Nintendo on the release date, just in time for Christmas. Here we go. Yeah, this is... I like doing this part, because it's just so... I don't know. Something fun about her just mocking... Something simple like her doing exactly what you do. And it's just an interesting challenge. I think did I miss something there? I loved the PSVR.
You have to go. Yeah, you have to go up there, and it's going to take you back around.
Yeah. And then there's... Okay. I'm not sure if I missed something there, but... I love the PSVR, but sold mine and holding out for wireless. Better resolution and better tracking, yeah.
Yeah, I actually saw a like a trailer for the... I think they're going to call it the PSVR Pro, and it's wireless. And it's not going to use the light tracking with the PlayStation camera the same way. It's going to use some of the more outdated technology that PC headsets have. So I am hella looking forward to that. But it will be more reasonably priced, hopefully.
Yeah, it might be an option for them to spend more to produce it than they actually sell it for. Like, that is a thing that's done.
Money on games, yeah. That's what they did with the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Like the PlayStation 3, originally they sold it for $600. And I think even then they were like selling it at a loss.
So it seems like Brendan can hear both you and I.
Yeah.
I know you confirmed that. Setting down here. Let's see, I might have gotten all the strawberries now. I mean, I haven't yet, but I might not have missed any. And then I'll be able to say, suck on that, Cliffopotomus.
I think even just like Beat Saber is worth the price of the whole VR setup.
Yeah.
Cheaper than a gym membership.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw a virtual reality gym in San Francisco. I know I told Cliff that, but I'm talking to...
That's right, you don't know about that.
It's probably just some generic games. Or maybe just one game.
Yeah. using the VR headset that everybody else is sweating all over.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I bought my PSVR used on eBay, and it came with the aim controller, Farpoint. That game is dope to play for the first time.
What game was dope to play for the first time?
Farpoint.
Oh yeah.
I think you played that when you were over here last time.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I still feel the same way about VR that I've said to Cliff before, but like I think like it's cool, but like none of the games would be cool if they weren't in VR. Like if they were just they're all generic and short and not that interesting games other than the VR part of
I
it.
mean, that's right, but it's getting better. And Beat Saber is definitely a game that you cannot do outside of VR.
Well, Dan says he likes Beat Saber and he doesn't have a VR, or maybe he does have a VR. I just assumed he was playing it.
I don't. Yeah, there is no. It's a VR game. You can't play that without it.
Oh, okay. It's like he just says, I took so many great pics, want to see, like those pics are probably on Instagram.
Right.
Apparently Mossy is really good. Mossy.
Oh, Moss. I just bought that for PSVR. It's like a platformer. It's pretty like the visuals are pretty impressive, but I guess it's like I've played other games like that too. It's like a platformer in VR. It's a little like I don't know. I'd rather be doing like first-person shooters or like Blood and Truth. It's a lot like Time Crisis.
Yeah. Where you press a pedal to get behind.
And what's that called? It's a rail shooter.
Yeah. I'm like
But
reading
yeah, I played
this.
Moss a little bit. I got it because it was on sale. You're reading this, and I'm just talking over you.
I'm not. I'm reading it to get a gauge for how quick to toggle through it. I don't need to read it. I'm listening to you. I'm wondering if I even should be letting the story.
I mean, I'm not interested in seeing it.
Yeah, I know you're not. I'm asking Brendan and/or his girl. I mean, if somebody says don't bother, then I'll just skip it. Alright, so I think there's just one more. Sorry if I interrupted you, but I think there's one more strawberry.
You check on your pause screen.
Well, I'm not done with.
Should show you.
The first time you play a level, because I started a new game, it doesn't show you
It
until
doesn't
you
show
beat.
you. Yeah.
So Brendan responded to your comment. There's something up here. There it is.
Yeah, a couple on VR demo disc. Yeah, Doom VFR was pretty cool. I mean, the thing is, like, if you're not prone to motion sickness, because I'm not, I can turn all of the comfort settings off. Because the fun thing about Doom is running around hella fast.
Yeah.
But that was super dope because, like, in VR, like playing just the 2D version is pretty fun, but in VR the demons just are huge. You get a sense of scale, how big they are,
Yeah. Yeah, the fluid and quick movement of Doom has always been what makes it fun. So when I heard that VR was slower,
Well, it doesn't have to be.
see, I got all the strawberries. Sorry.
The default setting is teleport only movement, and a lot of games have the default on teleport because it's less likely to make you motion sick. But most games have the option to turn those comfort settings off.
Yeah.
I already told you this, Joe, but Brendan, I did buy a 3D rudder controller, which is like, I don't know if you've heard about it, but I haven't got it yet. So they're on back order, I guess. It's supposed to arrive next week. Just in time for my wife to get back and me not have any time to play with it. But it's like a disc or like an inverted cone where you put your feet on a flat surface and then you can kind of move your feet, around on the cone to, like, as a directional control and rotation. And so you can get it for PC too, but it's going to work well for the PSVR because the motion controllers don't actually have analog sticks. And they're working on different things like, two-dimensional treadmills. Those look kind of ridiculous, but they also have things like where you can get strapped onto a surface where you're standing on like a pad and you wear these felt shoes, so it's low friction and you can kind of drag your feet over this surface, and that works to track your foot movement.
This music is great. I've seen that thing. It looks pretty awesome. How much does it cost?
What,
The rudder?
oh man, yeah, probably. The rudder was 120. 3D rudder.
I remember going to that VR arcade in Berkeley, like in the '90s. Did you go there where they had like
Right.
Pterodactyl
Sounds
Nightmare? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool at the
Like
time.
just the vector lines. Yeah. But I just remember playing that and like not knowing what the hell was going on. Most of it.
So I just wanted to point out that the bass didn't kick in until I moved into this screen. That doom, doom, doom. And then the beat kicks in when you get the next key in the door. Like I just love that little effect. Which I've already pointed out to Cliff, but I'm talking to Brendan. Great music in this game. Like when I get the key to that door, then they'll add another layer to the music. And like when you get to the last part where you're getting chased by Mr. Oshiro, like it gets intense. Just the music is always the emotion that it needs to have. That should be a no-brainer. When see, there's the beat. As far as motion sickness, I feel a bit weird after the first day of playing VR in a while. But then I could play it like a week. But then I could play it like a week, yeah. I never had any motion sickness, but I didn't play for many long periods of time. Okay, this part. Okay, so I need to save my dash to be able to get up there.
That was a nice performance.
Thank you. Hey, it's Mega Man's Gaming. Well, hello. Yeah, long time no see indeed. I got kind of sick of Mega Man X4. No, Mega Man X4 was great. Mega Man X5, I couldn't get into it at the time. What's up? Well, this is my favorite platforming game, that's for sure. Yeah, I didn't like X5 either. Thank you. Couldn't get into it. It was like there was some like thing about like choosing. Oh, it was the thing about the weapon. Like I didn't even bother to explain it to Cliff when I was talking about it. It's just. Thank you. I like playing games for you to watch. This game, I just like to promote this game like I'm a walking advertisement for this game. It's $20. Totally worth it. Alright, now I'm fucking up. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I wonder about Super Meat Boy Forever.
Yeah.
It's like I put this game in that same category.
2 months ago. Happy birthday. So you're 13 now? Is that right?
But the addition of the like attack, and then it's going to be a different kind of game.
12. Okay.
A running, sort of like a mid-trip runner. Seems like it's going to be like that.
Yeah. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I don't think that having an attack would necessarily mess it up, but I mean, you could be right. I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is them ever releasing the goddamn game. Or did they? I know Cliff's heard me say this joke hella times, but I like this joke that I made up, which is, did they call it Super Meat Boy Forever because forever is how long you have to wait to play Super Meat Boy 2? God, like, I don't know. Maybe it'll be worth the wait. I'm ready for it. How do you feel about the NES and SNES classic consoles? How do I feel? Cliffopotomus, how do I feel about NES and SNES classic consoles?
Well, I don't know. I feel like they should just release those with every game ever made on them.
Oh,
like I don't want to buy one because they don't have like the specific games that I really want, and I can play them for free on an emulator. Because years ago I downloaded the entire NES and SNES libraries and see how much I want. I wish if I were able to do that with an SNES Classic, plug it into my TV and play it that way. That would be the way to go. But
yeah. I had to pay for this game. It was $20. That's how I feel about the NES Classics. It's like, sure, there's like 30 games on each one. Like, I mean, if I had disposable income, I'd still buy them. But like, yeah, like I have emulated copies of like every NES and SNES plus Japanese versions of all these games, but there's a lag that's noticeable that wouldn't be on the classic consoles. But even then, I would still rather just buy a regular NES, like a top loader NES, and get the games I want separately. Like, you'd spend more money, but like you wouldn't have a lag. I think they're cool, but they could fit a lot more than 30 games easily.
yeah, totally.
The top loader doesn't have AV out. Oh, I didn't know that. I just wish they had trophies. That would be cool if they added trophies. Nintendo needs to get the fuck on the ball. Yeah. The games are so expensive. Yeah. Like, I don't have my NES doesn't work anymore, but I still have my SNES, and like the games that I managed to hold on to are like expensive to buy now, so I'm happy that I still have those. Like Super Metroids, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Evermore, Street Fighter 2, Super Castlevania 4, I can't forget that one. I think there's something over here. No, okay. I'm just such a sucker for Nintendo that I still would. Oh. Well, I was reading Brendan's comment. That was, you can scold Brendan for his language. I think I talked with this about Mega Man's gaming. I try to minimize it. At night when I took a portable charger from my sister. Remember that night when I did that? Yeah, I do. I think I was playing X3. That was a good night. Yeah, like we talked about my language with Mega Man's Gaming. I mean, Mega Man's Gaming said that his father watches the videos that he streams, or that he watches. And I'm doing a collab with Cliffopotomus, that's my brother. And so Mega Man's Gaming's father has apparently not stopped him from watching my videos, so I guess I'm okay. I mean, I try to minimize it. It's not my responsibility to be someone's parent and decide maybe he doesn't care about stuff like that. Like, I'm not playing violent games, so if he cared about that, that wouldn't be an issue. I don't think I'm too terribly vulgar. I just use the F word, like. Yeah, Cliff's my brother. He's my younger brother. He lives in New Mexico. You have a sister, though. I don't have a sister. It's just me and my bro. It's fine if you curse, but not that violently. Yeah. Yeah, if you were watching me play Super Castlevania 4 when Brendan was watching, your dad might not have liked that video, which I deleted because I was ashamed. It was awful. 2 younger sisters, which is fine. Cliff doesn't like that shit either.
I don't mind you. Yeah, I don't mind you swearing, but yeah, if you're getting hella pissed off.
Oh man, I was watching the video later. Was just like, oh my god, Joe. Like, it's cool that I have my brother. He's my favorite person in the whole world. And Cliff used to say that about me until he had a son. Now he's his favorite person in the whole world, which I get it. He's my favorite baby in the whole world. Tomorrow night at 7, I'm going to try to continue Mega Man 9. That's good that you or your family are your favorite people. I didn't get along so well with Cliff when I was 12 and he was 8. But when he got into middle school, I think that was right around when we just, yeah. Just regular, classic sibling rivalry.
We're thinking about having another kid so that Casper can have a sibling.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I was thinking sooner rather than later, too.
Yeah, this game has great pixel art. It's a new game, but it's inspired by old school pixel art. I'm happy to see that a 12-year-old appreciates games that are older than him, like Mega Man. I'm not answering that.
Is that Mom again?
No. I texted her. She said okay. He's like... Mr. Oshiro's crouching because he's on his hands and knees because he's desperate. Because the hotel that he owns is a cluttered mess and he needs her help. He's trying to get her to stay and she doesn't want to stay. Yeah, Bloodstained. Yeah, I agree. And see, he agrees too. Bloodstained was alright. I mean, it was worth $7, but I was done with it pretty quick.
Oh, you're talking about the Curse of the Moon? I think they're maybe talking about.
Oh, yeah. That's right,
the one that's actually 2.5D. I was thinking about buying that recently. How was the game?
Aaron said he likes it.
Man, they said it's like a spiritual successor to Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, I would have bought that by now if I wasn't playing catch up. I will eventually buy that.
Still like $40.
Oh, that's...
It is easy on some things, because there's one area where you have to hit the button to clear this stuff and then backtrack.
Yeah.
Some areas before you move on to the main area. I don't think it was on that one, but...
It is likely that I will pass up stuff because this level is easy to do that in, yeah. I'm not even going to read that. I don't think anyone's reading it.
Skip it.
Like a Q&A stream. It's alright, now...
You're going to play
the Pico 8. Yeah. I'm going to give myself permission not to get every single strawberry. Because there's one that's at the end, and it's if you pass it, which is easy to do, then you have to play the whole thing over. And none of these strawberries matter for... Yeah, Pico 8, this is kind of like Brendan said, this is like Super Meat Boy, where like there's 8-bit versions of... It's like 8-bit bonus levels. So yeah, like this, I'll be doing everything faster than I did it when I first played this game because I'm more practiced at it. As you can see, I'm just breezing through this. I'm not bragging, I'm just, maybe I am a little bit.
Just breezing through this. No problem. Yeah, I think, can you go right?
If you're at the flying strawberry part, you just need to do that.
No, I think you...
Did I miss one? At Pico 8, Mega Man's Gaming said, when doing a PS4 stream, if you have the comments on the screen is smaller. When doing it on a already small screen on a Pico. Yeah. And I'm also playing this on a very small computer monitor because I broke my... So, this is really small for me. But I'm sitting right in front of my TV. Which is the way Cliff and I used to do it back in the day with our, like, 19-inch CRT TV. We just sit our noses right in front of those.
Right. I'm a grown-ass man now. I got a fucking 65-inch 4K face-off TV.
Where if you sit right in front of it, you're doing damage to your vision.
Yep, and I still do.
Like the characters are actually bigger than real-life characters. Like if it's a close-up of a head, it's bigger than a real head.
Well, like so many games now are, I mean, have, I mean, they're designed to be on big 4K televisions because like the text is extremely small on some of the things. You know what I'm talking about.
The yeah, the text is small because they know that,
You
or
know, I
they
mean,
expect
you
you
know,
to
the
have.
detail, the resolution on so many games now. I mean, 4K, you have to, have a gigantic television to actually see the difference.
Yeah, when I bought, or no, I didn't buy it, but my roommate bought God of War, and like I had a big enough TV, but like the text was still really small. I think I'm 39 years old and my vision's not so good anymore, but like I had a 55-inch TV and I couldn't read the text unless I leaned in. And people actually complained online, like, dude, you got to make the text bigger for this game. And they kept making updates, and then like where they even said like the update is making the text bigger, and it wasn't. See that strawberry right there? I don't know if they finally ever fixed that, but like I don't care anymore. I'm over it. But they did not make the text bigger. They kept saying, "Oh, it's bigger now," and it wasn't bigger. It's like, dude, make it legible. Yeah, Brendan knows what I'm talking about. And then they kept saying, "Oh, it's updated now," and it was like, "Nope, it's not." Like you had the option in the options to make the text bigger, and you put it up all the way, and it was the same. That was ridiculous. What were they thinking? Are they like in bed with like the TV manufacturers? In the Mega Man Legacy Collection in the 3DS, yeah, because that's a tiny little screen. So I already missed one strawberry because that you may have seen a while back, and like that's why I'm not gonna try to get all those strawberries right now. It's easy to miss. I did press dash there. Sony trying to sell Sony TVs.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what
Right, they're
corporations do.
not just in bed with you.
Who remembers the PSP? It wasn't that long ago. I remember the PSP.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had a PSP.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I.
No, I bought it like when I moved to Lama because I wasn't going to be able to have a gaming system while living there.
Right.
Right, they show you the like double dash mechanic before you actually get that in the main game.
Yeah. Yeah, later in the game you get a double dash, which Cliff knows already, but.
How's your
So,
day?
my day is great actually because I'm not working. It's
I'm
my
working.
not working today. This key's kind of a bitch to get, but I gotta get it. Gotta get it. Ugh! My day's going great because I don't have to work today. I got a construction job since the last time I talked to Mega Man's Gaming, and it's hard. Stay in school. Don't end up in a construction job for some verbally abusive How do collabs work on YouTube? Well, Cliff had to set his audio
Basically, all
settings.
we're doing is right. So
Yeah.
we both have to set our audio sharing settings to share party audio on broadcasts, and then we're just in a regular party, and then it ends up broadcasting my voice as well.
He says he is staying in school. That's good. I don't mean to be like a doofus old guy that's like, yeah, stay in school. But just, you know what? I'm gonna, on that note, like, I really don't, like, I was watching, like, Bernie Sanders talk about education, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to get too much into politics or anything, but, like, got me thinking about the topic of education and how important it is, or people think it is. I mean, yes, stay in school, but, like, this is where I'm thinking, I don't think I learned anything in high school that helped me in the real world. Now that may be a controversial statement for Mega Man's Gaming's father, but like I learned nothing that helped me in the real world in school, except how to show up on time and get punished for not showing up on time. That's all school. I'm being serious right now. Or like giving you analytical skills, like learning how to think was something school helped me with, but like none of the actual knowledge was carried over. Like I didn't do well in college. Ooh, I got that one. See, that one's easy to miss. He's laughing at that. I mean, I hate to say it's kind of true. That's what that Bernie Sanders video made me think. It's like, what difference does it make if education's better, like, for kids? Like, I mean, nowadays, you can learn whatever you want by just looking it up online. It's not like when, in the 90s, when the internet was in its infancy.
Critical thinking skills are important, but yeah, you gotta have those critical thinking skills. Because I mean, there's a lot of people now who believe that the Earth is flat, and they can find other people online who agree with them, and the community is growing because people don't know how to like critically examine the information that they're coming across on the internet. They say, "Oh, well, I kind of agree with this guy." So we're right.
That's a good point. Yeah, there's a 2600 controller, but it's not being used. That's because Celeste has her Xbox controller that she had in her backpack and the adapter that she hooked up so that she wouldn't have to bother using that stupid Atari 2600 controller that's like the worst controller ever in history. That's why. She knew. I'm sticking to that story. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, it was bad. That's a bad controller. I know I can do this.
I'd love to see, the PlayStation 1 Classic have games that I want to play.
Yeah.
Fucking Crash Bandicoot. I don't even know if that's on there, but I remember looking at it. It's like, oh, there's nothing on that. I guess they have Final Fantasy VII on there.
Yeah. Which you could just buy.
Hella different times trying to play that game.
I mean, yeah. Even Aaron Newsom still has he's still never beaten that because it's like a curse. Like he kept getting his data erased. I never finished that game either.
Have you seen the videos of the remakes that they're doing, like, you know, a completely different, like a real-time battle system, which is like, why even bother remaking the game if you're just going to change the way the game works? Say update graphics, and I don't know if Final Fantasies have been any good since they switched out of doing the
turn-based.
Yeah.
Well, I liked Final Fantasy 12 a lot, but not a lot of people agree with me. I liked it a lot. I'm not saying it was better than 10 by any means, but... Ooh! Did you see me just do that while talking about something asinine? Like... You gotta just... Sorry.
Yeah. That's how you gotta do it.
That's how you get... Yeah,
Think
that's...
about it.
Don't think about it. Just... Let it happen. That was amazing. There was 2 strawberries I missed, but
That is really the secret to life.
Yeah.
And everything, just don't think about it. Just let it happen.
Let go of expectations. Thank you, Mega Man's Gaming. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is like so much. It's probably the most beloved Final Fantasy game, if I may say, like of all time. Like, there's a lot of good ones, but like, I mean, for me, it's all about 2 and 3, meaning 4 and 6 in Japan. And 10 was great. I played the hell out of that one, but 7, I think it's a great game. I just never, for some reason, it just wasn't ever the right time to finish it. Also, can I tell you that every time I stream a Mega Man game, whether it's on the X series or Classic series, I always get copyrighted? Really? I never had that problem. Yeah, I'm angry at Capcom for that too. They should be happy that somebody's giving them free advertising for the game, really.
Well, maybe it's because you have Mega Man in your name.
Oh. Oh, you know what? You're probably right about that. It's like Mega Man's Gaming is the name of his YouTube channel, which is, in a sense, a business. I mean, my videos got flagged, and I assumed it was just because of the music. That were, you know, real artists. Not that video game music isn't always a real artist, but it was like music that was not original to the game, that maybe artists didn't want. But even then, I would say still, it's like they're getting free advertising by people. Why is it? Yeah, I just... So that was annoying. Yeah.
What I said was that you might be getting flagged for your name being Mega Man's Gaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not because you're playing Mega Man, it's that you're playing Mega Man with channel.
Yeah, and Brendan has a point that I've always thought if I got big and actually tried to monetize, then I'd run into issues. But I don't have any advertisements, I'm not making any money doing this, so then I could see why maybe they'd have a problem with the Hotline Miami videos, but like, I'm not making any money. I'm showing people how awesome a game is that they're probably more likely to buy because of that, and they're also more likely to check out those artists because of that. So it doesn't make any sense that they would.
Well, I mean, there's a ton of YouTubers that monetize their channels off of games. There's
So
some way to, I mean, like, look at Angry Video Game Nerd.
yeah.
I mean, a lot of the, you know, the stuff he reviews are probably from game companies that no longer exist. But he did stuff on Castlevania.
Yeah. Totally.
Other well-known stuff. Maybe
So that
he has to pay royalties.
he might, yeah. And he probably makes enough money to make that money back quick.
Yeah.
So like Mega Man's Gaming said they let him keep the videos, but they put ads in it.
Oh, huh.
So he doesn't see any money for those ads. But they do. Of course. That's interesting. It's a dog eat dog world. You know when that Snoop Dogg song came out where he said it's a dog eat dog world? Like, I actually thought that that was the saying. That's what I thought. That's what people were saying when they said "dog eat dog world." That it's it's a dog eat dog world.
Doggy dog.
You see the new.
Doggy. Oh.
Yeah, Mega Man X1 is the easiest one to beat with the Only Buster. I mean, it's harder than doing it the real way, the normal way. Brendan thought it was doggy dog world too. But you've only barely enjoyed the myriad luxuries that our hotel has to offer. It's a doggy dog world, man.
I wonder where the original for dog eat dog came from.
Yeah.
I mean, you can infer its meaning a lot better than doggy dog. What the hell does that mean? Totoro Shiro.
Well, maybe there were like a pack of dogs in a story that ran out of food and they had to start eating each other. I mean, right? You might be able to just change it to Mega and put a space in between Mega and Man, and you wouldn't be in violation of copyright. That's an idea. Or put a dash or something. Because Mega Man is the exact word that they have a copyright on. Oh, you gotta go. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. I'm planning on doing a lot more streaming in the near future. Good night. He's a good kid there, Mega Man's Gaming. I like how creepy old dudes is like shaky letters. Yeah, I think Mega Man's Gaming is one of a lot of kids nowadays that like games that are older than them, which is a testament to what I've been saying all this time. Is like gameplay is lost when it becomes all about just being the most like stunning visually, you know, story heavy, like God of War, for example. It's like, anyway. I'm getting less and less interested in like new AAA type games, and I just love side-scrolling platformers like this. Should I be reading this? Like, is anyone reading this? I mean, part of my reason is if anyone watches it later and they're not live, then they can have enough time to read it. Or I should just say, if you want to read it, play the game. Buy it.
So online, apparently there was an original Latin phrase which said, translated as, dogs do not eat dogs. Meaning, like, you know, that it's innate to not, you know, do something like that. And then it was changed to dog eat dog because the world in the, it says the origin of the phrase dog eat dog came from 1931 with a play on that older expression that the world had changed to sense that dogs do eat dogs.
Okay.
That so like the world had become so vicious that that's the way of things now.
Yeah. That makes sense. I started to play Spider-Man and I didn't get very far before I decided.
You gotta go up the mountain there.
Oh yeah, thank you. That's where the Crystal Heart is, huh? Well, that's the way back up here.
And you can, right, you go back that way and then there's some strawberries and then available. Backtrack even more from there.
Really?
Is that true? No, maybe I tried to do that and didn't get anywhere with it.
Well, I remember that being a thing, but that's weird that that's there even though you don't need it. Like, makes me think you
I
do
think
need
there
it.
is something that opens up this way. But I wonder.
I remember going in there too.
You do go back, there's something there. You don't, oh, you did. Oh.
I went.
Oh, that's it, right.
I mean, I'm sure I missed some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do this level over.
Definitely have to go up that waterfall.
Yeah, the Donkey Kong Country, and those are the kind of games I'm talking about that are pure gameplay. And Donkey Kong Country was visually revolutionary at the time. But it was still that same side-scrolling gameplay that we grew up on.
I know, like I saw Spider-Man, it's like everybody was talking about it being so revolutionary, and I was like, this is fucking Arkham Knight.
It's not revolutionary at all. Yeah.
There's nothing about it that, besides Spider-Man sucks compared to Batman.
Yeah.
That's, you know, but fuck Spider-Man.
Yeah, totally.
Fucking teenager attitude. Dark Knight, dude. Parents were murdered. Tortured by a psychotic
Alright, so now I'm pretty much about to finish this level, but then I'm going to go back and get all the strawberries I missed, and then I'm going to end this stream because I got to call back two people. I got to call Mom, which told her I'd call her in a half hour, like an hour ago. Did it way worse, yeah. My bad idea radar is off the charts on this one. You should get out of here.
I was playing Batman Arkham Knight again, and I was seeing like it was comparing like stats to yours. Arkham Knight Ribbon. I was thinking because that's one of my favorite games. Probably, I think my favorite game of all time was Arkham Knight. Yeah, we got into that game, played it a couple times through, and I noticed
That in one try, but at the last minute I fucked it up. This one's this one's difficult.
oh yeah.
I'm still like gonna do this a lot faster than I did the first time. For sure. Like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, not to interrupt. I agree. I mean, Arkham Knight, that's certainly technically impressive game. The style and the theme is cool. The melee combat is excellent. I mean,
So your stream is now just showing a exclamation point, yellow triangle.
oh, that's awesome. But then if you try to watch it later when it's all uploaded, like it might be...
I don't know. It's still broadcasting voice, but it's just not showing gameplay.
Can you hear the game?
I'm not hearing it. But the game volume is turned down way low.
Oh. It shouldn't be broadcasting any voices into the game audio. That's stupid.
No, it's mostly we set it up that way.
No, we set it up so that...
No, I do hear the music.
Should I turn it up?
Well, I mean, it's still just showing the yellow triangle. Internet bandwidth is insufficient.
Yeah, fuck AT&T. That's like the best I can get for $52 a month, which they will raise the price if you're not watching closely every year. Like, why is that common practice? Well, I know why it's common practice, but I wish it weren't common practice to try to trick people. Like, could there just be an honest business that gives you what they said they would give you for the price they said it would be? Always? Ever? Is that so much to ask?
Well, I'm gonna go.
Why?
See you again.
Oh,
because
because
you're
you
not
can't.
actually streaming anything more.
Okay. I might have to do this one over. Oh! It was awesome chatting. Later, Joe and Cliff. Have a good one. Yeah, everyone's goddamn AT&T.
Right.
I know. All right. Later. Well, I'm going to keep this stream going even if nobody's watching, just because I want to watch it later and see if that exclamation point stays up. Because I know, like... I'm not going to read that. Damn. How am I supposed to do that? Like that. Ah! I don't remember this part being so tough. Really? I do not remember this part being such a bitch. Maybe I can just go up this way. Yeah, that's why. Mr. Oshio's diary. The final entry appears to be decades old. As of today, the hotel is officially closed. Charlotte organized the staff for a farewell hike up the mountain. Most of us have never seen the summit. It seemed like a fitting goodbye, but when the time came, I couldn't bear to leave without looking around one last time. I told them to go on without me. I will catch up with them soon after I double check that everything is in order. I can't believe my time here is over. What am I going to do now? Perhaps I'll stay one last night so that the hotel and I can have a proper goodbye. Yeah, you know what? Since I probably didn't get all the strawberries anyway, I'm going to delete this video if it's just garbage anyway. And then I'll just do this level over again and hopefully it'll capture it all and I'll get all the strawberries. Ugh. Okay. Now I'm skipping it. Yeah, that was a lot quicker than I would normally get that. God! It says someone's still watching, but I don't know about that. They're watching a big exclamation point and me comment on stuff they can't see. Cause fuck AT&T. Fuck AT&T. Oh. Right in there. Hey! Oh man, I was asking for that. This is kind of a long level, or long screen. Hey! Oh. Alright. God damn it. I gotta call my mom. Those 3 strawberries I missed. You know what? I'm gonna end the stream now just because it's not working anyway. So, getting better every day.